Hey guys, and welcome back to another election video. This is my first video with my voice. So today we have Josh Shapiro versus JD Vance. This is my 2028 election prediction. So let's get started. So first, the safe Democratic states I think will be Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii, um, Vermont, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, DC, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. I'd also consider Illinois as a safe state, as well as New York. In fact, New York is trending to the right each year, but I think for 2028 it'll still be safe. Now let me do the safe states for JD Vance. I'd say Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. I'd say the first district, and I'd say I just call it safe. Kansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia. And yeah, these are pretty much, and also Main District 1. So these are pretty much the safe states for 2028. Now let me characterize all of the likely states. Colorado, New Mexico. New Mexico, in fact, it's trending to the right. If there's a weak Democratic candidate, like let's say, I don't know, Gavin Newsom, yeah, if Gavin Newsom, New Mexico might be closer, maybe tilt, maybe even close to flipping, but I do know that New Mexico is state within like 6 points, I'd say. I'd say Texas is gonna be likely likely Republican. You may notice Texas is trending to the left a little bit. In fact, in 2020, some people thought that like it would be even close to flipping. I don't think in 2028 Texas is gonna be anywhere close to flipping. I am gonna consider Texas as lean or likely right now. I'd also say Iowa is likely, Florida is likely, and Alaska is likely. Also for Democrats, I think Minnesota, Virginia, New Jersey, New Hampshire, and Maine's first. No, Maine at large is gonna be likely. And Maine's second congressional district for the Republicans, and Ohio. So now the states that which we have left. Now the states which we have left are the swing states: Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. For these states, I am gonna consider Georgia to be a tilt Democrat state. The reason is if Josh Shapiro chooses Raphael Warnock as his running mate. Raphael Warnock is very popular in Georgia. He's been a senator. So just because it's Raphael Warnock's home state, I am gonna give Georgia to Josh Shapiro. I think it'll be very close, closer than 2020, closer than 2024. It's probably gonna be decided by like a few thousand votes. Pennsylvania, I am gonna also give to Josh Shapiro. It's gonna be another close state, but I know that Josh Shapiro is a very popular governor there. And I think he also has a strong outlook in the Rust Belt. I'm gonna give Wisconsin and Michigan to him. He appeals to a lot of Rust Belt voters, and I think that's actually his strength. Um, Arizona, I am gonna give to JD Vance narrowly. I think that Arizona is has trended to the left significantly and has a high chance of flipping. I'm just gonna give it narrowly to JD Vance, though I won't be surprised if the Democrats do end up winning Arizona like President Biden did in 2020. But I'm just gonna give it to JD Vance for the lack of sake. Nevada, I'm gonna give narrowly to Josh Shapiro. I wanna say that like Nevada is a state. It's been a swing state for a while. 2020 went to Bush. 2024, no, 2000 went to Bush. 2004 went to Bush. 2008 Obama. 2012 Obama. 2016 Clinton. 2020 Biden, and then this last year, 2024, it flipped to the Republican column. I am gonna give Nevada narrowly to Josh Shapiro. I think that Harris lost it because she didn't have that strong of a base still to win it, like Hillary Clinton and Biden did. That I am gonna narrowly give it to Shapiro. And now the final state of North Carolina. I think that this state is very, very narrow. This is a state which hasn't flipped in 12 years. Though I am gonna give it to J.D. Vance. I think that he'll nearly be able to pull a victory there. And this is your final map. 292 for Josh Shapiro and 246 for J.D. Vance. Thank you and bye.